Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 郷土館 I'm Ryusei. This is the third food culture journey. Food culture journey is one of my challenge. In this challenge, I'll make other countries' dishes and learn the country and give a short presentation. I'm sure that understanding other countries' culture leads the world to peaceful. Today, I'll make a traditional Argentinian food, locro. Actually, my viewer taught me locro. I am so glad locro became my favorite dish. I really appreciate. First of all, please let me make a short speech in Spanish. Hola, voy a hacer locro. En realidad, puede que no lo haga bien. Pero el locro es muy delicioso. Me encanta el locro. Respeto a Argentina. Muchas gracias. Thank you for listening. In the end of this video, I'll give a short presentation. I hope you will enjoy this video. Yes, let's go! I'll cut these vegetables. First, onion. I peel off the skin and divide it into half. I make a finely cut and cut it horizontally like this. Good. I chop it finely. Nice. Okay. Next, squash. It's about 400 grams. I remove the seed. Okay. Then I divide it into half. I peel off the skin. Good. I cut it into sticks. Then I cut it into small pieces like this. Okay. Nice. Next, corn. This is pure white, and it's made in Hokkaido. We can eat it in raw. This is so beautiful and very sweet. Okay, I cut it into 3 cm intervals. Good. Then I divide them into quarters. Okay. I've done cutting corn, onion, and squash. This is 200 grams of beef. I'm going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Beef adds nice flavor to locro. Okay, like this. Next, chicken wings. This is about 350 grams. Chicken wings also adds a good flavor to the stock. In Japan, chicken wings are very accessible and I like it. Okay, next, white kidney beans. Today I'll use already cooked beans. Okay, I prepared all ingredients for cooking. I use a big pot. I add salad oil and turn on the heat. First, I'll stir fry the onion. I'm going to cook the onion until it becomes transparent. Okay, good. Then I add squash. I stir fry it as well. Once the color of squash changes, I add 1200 grams of water. Okay, I stir it and heat it for a while. It begins to boil. I remove the foam. Okay, I do it politely. Nice. I turn down the heat to low. I cover it with a lid and I heat it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, I open the lid. I stir it gently. Squash became tender and the onion is cooked well. Okay, then I add white kidney beans and pure white chicken wings. Okay, nice. Next, beef. Good, and mix them. Once I turn up the heat and I bring it to boil. Meanwhile, I'll add these spices. I add laurier and add 3 grams of cumin, 4 grams of paprika powder, 1 grams of chili pepper, and 5 grams of salt. At last, black pepper. Okay, I mix them and heat it. A few minutes later, it begins to boil and the smell is so good. Then I remove the foam politely. Good. Nice. I cover it with the lid and I heat for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, I open the lid. Perfect. The smells of meat, vegetables, and spices create a wonderful harmony. I taste it. A little bit thin taste, so I add the salt. Again. Perfect. Finally, I add the spinach. Traditionally, spring onion is topped to locro, but I think spinach is also good for locro. This green color makes the dish colorful and beautiful. Okay, turn off the heat. Let's arrange on a plate. This blue plate is made in Tochigi Prefecture and called mashikoyaki. This blue color goes well with yellow color of locro. Perfect. My recipe of locro is done. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Please give me 1 more minute. This is a map of South America. Argentina is located in south and right of the Andes Mountains. Locro is a traditional food in northern west part of Argentina, and this area is called Salta province. In Argentina, it is eaten in winter, in national holidays May 25th and July 9th. Today I used beef and chicken wings, but traditionally Argentinian people use some kinds of meat, beef, pork, bacon, chorizo, and so on. Actually, I'm not sure my recipe is correct. However, I was able to learn new things and get a chance to know about Argentina. In the future, I'd like to try traditional locro in Argentina. Gracias.